Go talk to Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point.
Everyone does.
Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
And get them to eat their
You're
vegetables.
vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better
You're
off.
telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Yeah, it's like half a kilometer. Oh, my bad. 600 meters.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Here we go! Nice one! That's Mars. Got him all.
So there were 3 of them. Where did number 3 go? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure I want that perk. Oh, no, now I'm locked into it. Oh well. Okay, so she has what? Disagree with the theories of the Earth Director's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe the Halcyon and all of the colonies on the Rivet Galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if Earth Director wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think that the corporations would accept the mandated intrusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice on the matter? Never disputed Earth is the heart of the colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit on which humankind thrives is to be found out here among the future or furthest colonies. I think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave Earth Directorate power of the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them with a weakened state, and skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Director needed to return to power. Fun. Political drama. No toilet loot. Where am I?
Here we go. Nice one. We made it.
I was wondering why the noises got the wrong ear. I had the headset on backwards. Alright, that's better.
You're fast.
You're safer inside the walls.
You're some sort of freelancer?
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
The deserters even moving back. Even Adelaide.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder? From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's gotta sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
A little bit. You don't find what she's doing objectionable, though, do you?
I'd need to give it careful consideration before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Some might be upset their dead friends or relatives are being used as fertilizer, though.
Then I would counsel them to work through their emotions and assess the matter rationally.
Fair enough.
Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose.
Oh, I got your back.
Wonderful.
For your
This
book.
is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Seems a bit more important than you let on.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
I mean, you could learn French. This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Is all that a part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? You don't sound very vicarly.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
How'd you end up on prison duty?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
I don't think you're being really honest about what's in that book.
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosophist school of thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
I mean, I probably will at some
Edgewater's gonna
point.
miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
If he's part of my party, I can steal all his stuff now, right? Yes, I can.